Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Frugalista here. Hello, welcome to another of my 5 favorites of the week, and I got a haircut. Who'd have thought we'd be so excited about haircuts? Well, it had been 3 months, so yeah, I have not done color. I've done color myself with Madison Reed, and yeah, but I'll go for some highlights in a couple weeks or something, you know, but I've been covering the grades with Madison Reed, so that's been fine. And yeah, but it was just nice to get some fresh ends, you know, and shout out to all those workers out there who are, you know, going back to work and trying hard to try to be normal and help us and serve us and earn an income. And it's such a complicated thing because they're putting themselves at risk, and then we go out and we put ourselves at risk, and that, like, anyhow. But wear your masks, be patient, be kind. People have to take extra time to clean. They're restricting capacity. I've seen some people get mad because they had to wait outside when only so many people were allowed in, and it's like, just, yeah. Also, you never know. It could be someone's teen child that is working minimum wage, that is just doing the job their manager told them to, and you're going to be that person yelling at them. Don't do that, okay? Because I have a 17-year-old and he comes home and complains. He hasn't worked for a while, but when he did work, and he did work in food service, he'd be like, why are people so rude? I'm like, there was a couple minutes of a public service announcement. If you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, I really hope you do. Click that notification bell. And if you think you're subscribed to my channel, check that you are, because I guess YouTube has been unsubscribing. I don't know. I think they're trying to like clean house sometimes and things get messed up. But I did lose a whole bunch of subscribers at the beginning of the month, and I took it personally. And then I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. If it was My Lips are a company, I've started to talk about them a little bit. You might have heard me mention the lip bar. And I noticed them first at Target. And then I went online and I saw more of their products. And I'm just so interested. I love indie brands. I love women-owned brands and created brands. And this is a Black woman-owned brand. So I'm like, yes, all the boxes. And this lipstick, so the company, it's vegan, cruelty-free, made in the USA. This is called Cosmo, and it's just their lipstick, but it's, oh, it feels amazing. It's not too matte, it's not too creamy. And I actually bought this at Target, but I bought other things off their website, so it's kind of nice to, you know, play. Check them out, and their liquid lips are amazing. So I will list them below. And I love this. I love finding new red lipsticks, and I like finding lipsticks that feel nice and don't taste weird or anything like that. So, winner! Okay, let's talk about what's on my cheeks, which actually I kind of really blended it out, and I'm wearing a couple things and I will be talking about them. So Danessa Myricks is another, okay, hang on. I can't deal with this little piece right there like that. Okay, yes, Danessa Myricks, also she is a makeup artist, very talented. I included her brand in my 5 favorite brands and luxury edition. I will be doing a drugstore edition, I promise. And I went ahead and just ordered a couple more products of hers. And this is called Vision Flush, and this is amazing, and I really hope they come up with more colors because I think there's only 4 on the Beautylish website. This is shade Ballet Slippers. It is apricot, like super almost terracotta apricot shade, and it is a tint for lips, cheeks, lids. It is a multi-use liquid tint, And I find it to be just so amazing. A little goes a long way. It wears so nicely like a liquid lip on the lips, and I wore it as blush. But I just did a little bit. So what I did is I put it on the back of my hand, and then I just did that over my foundation and blended it out, and then took a beauty blender and just kind of did more blending, and it made like a sheer cream blush. So I haven't mixed it yet with any of her other pigments for like my eyelid or anything like that, but it is a really, really amazing product, and I wanted to shout out for it because I don't think anybody talks about it. And you know, I mean, golly, it's like a stain. Yeah, okay. And then I am also wearing on top of that the Essence Pure Nude Space Lighter. So they have this highlight in a few shades, and then this one is kind of that opalescence, right? And it has that pink cast. Well, I am wearing this on my cheeks, like right here, sort of, I mean, kind of where highlighter goes, but also kind of right there. And guess what, you guys? It's about an 85% match, not quite, but close, to the YSL 3-dimensional powder. So this comes in one shade. It's expensive. I got it from Sephora. I've talked about it before. It looks very different in the pan, the two of them. I totally am not, that does not get past me. But so the cool and awesome thing about this is it has kind of this dimensional skin shift to it. And when you put enough of it on, it has kind of that opal, kind of that pink cast, which is like what this does. So like I said, so it does look different on the back of my arm. I am aware. Maybe what I'll do is I'll show you. Okay, so, which I know I've already had both items on, but let me do, okay, so let me do the essence right here. See that? Do you see how it's kind of pink, but sheer? And then this, not like super shiny, not like a lot of duochrome highlight. And then it might be just a smidge. I don't know, I feel like it is such a similar finish when it's all said and done. I can't see the difference. This looks like a pink, and so does this. Yeah, so I thought that was fun. Kind of a dupe, but bear with me because I know it's not identical, but so. I've talked about this product before a couple years ago. It is the Black Radiance Soft Focus Finishing Powder. And because Black Radiance is for women of color, people of color, all the shades of concealer, foundation, etc. are darker. So the only shade that I ever tried of this was this Golden Almond. And it is almost, it's like the softest bronzer. It can be a finishing powder as well. And if you see, it's just this, it's matte, but it's not chalky. It's just kind of a nice, soft finish. And it is, I'm gonna put it right here, okay? So it's very soft. There's that scratch still, it's healing. It's very soft. It's like, you could use it for bronzer, you can use it as a skin finisher, you know, a finishing powder, and I go very lightly with it. And the reason I'm bringing it up is because the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, which is gorgeous, I have not talked about it yet or shared it because I'm like, this is shade medium. Now you can see these two are very different, but whatever in terms of, look, right? Everyone though is so excited. This is very blurring, it's very soft, it's very subtle. Well, you guys, I'm wearing this on this side and this on this side. And honestly, I can't see a difference. I can't. And this is $4.99. Now this has talc and other ingredients, and I get that, whereas this does not, and that's okay, but this is $55. So you can buy 10 of these. All right, so let's, oh God, I don't know if I can see this. All right, I don't know if this is gonna show. How about my forehead? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do my forehead. Black Radiance. Okay, like, yeah, kind of bronzer, but also super subtle. Now Charlotte Tilbury. So the Charlotte's a little, it's not warmer, it's just maybe pinker, whereas this is more yellow. But both subtle, both just got a nice finish to them, and, you know, actually, except I went a little hard into my hairline with this one, so don't laugh. So there you go. So that, I love doing this. I love finding things. Now, one more product, you guys, in this kind of category of, again, Essence matte bronzing, Sun Club matte bronzing powder, and it says lighter skin. And this one has been around a while, 01 Natural. I think this is, because I'm like, they changed it, but I think this is the newer version. So let's take a look. Right? I just love these giant pans. Okay, so this one here, the Essence, is a little more similar in tone than the Black Radiance, just because I think it has a few more pink undertones to it than the yellow. So if I can, let's see if I can see and it feels, it's like a matte, like a satin matte finish. There's no shimmer. Okay, so that one has a little more pigment to it. Yeah, actually it has more pigment than the Charlotte Tilbury when I put my finger in it. So it's kind of creamier on the finish. But I wanted to share that with you because I feel, and that's kind of, I got the Charlotte Tilbury one, I was feeling special and like, yeah, why not? And then, you know, you have those days where you're like, I'm just gonna order this. And then like 4 days later, you're like, oh my God, why did I order that? The tantrum has passed, and yeah. I love finding dupes, you know, but I sort of have this way of, I want to find products. I want to hunt down things that people don't talk about, and just, yeah, it's fun. I want to be a detective. I'm a beauty detective. Last but not least, in terms of, I counted those as one, those bronzers. So my Copycat Beauty video, I can link below. I can link in an iCard if you want. Their shadows, blushes, highlighters just knock my socks off. Their eye glitters as well. And you guys, this eyeshadow primer is a dupe for the MAC primer, and it doesn't have any skin tone, pigment, or anything like that. And I've got my discount code. It's kind of that putty, not putty, but you know what I mean. It has like dimethicone, like it feels like the Professional from Benefit. And it has just a little bit of a whiter, kind of white, kind of pink to it. So it does neutralize a little bit of the lid. And it is stellar. It is such a good, it's such a good eyeshadow base. And then I put concealer over it on something you'll see later, and it didn't work out. The concealer, it was the concealer's fault. It wasn't the eyeshadow base. But anyway, it just does such a good job of making the shadows pigmented and long lasting, and everything looks really good when you wear that eyeshadow base. And it's very affordable. Buy 2 tubes while you're at it. And there you go. All right, guys, that's everything. Thanks so much for watching. This was fun. You guys really, between the views and the comments, you've shown me that you like this series. So I will be doing it. I will do it. I will still do my monthly favorites, but this is my whatever favorites of the week I can do for you. And I'll try to include some other lifestyle items too. Some of you mentioned that and asked for that. So I will try to come up with that next time. So I hope you're well, and I will see you next time. Bye.